Aora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
História. Estudante do Arcano, Alcuri do Carter, Descendente Nobre, Vanguarda dos Batedores, Heroísmo de Guerra. Tá. Estudante do Arcano, seu histórico for recepções de diálogo únicos e determina a arma inicial. Isso é para todos. Todos os equipamentos e habilidades são disponíveis para você, independente do seu histórico. Beleza. Posso formar com honras na academia. Você publicou um tratado sobre linhagens de almas que ameaçou a legitimidade de um lorde local e atraiu sua ira. Ele prendeu o imperador, interveio e recrutou você para os arquivos da corte imperial. Sua mente é um poço sem fundo de conhecimentos ocultos. Precedentes legais, observações históricas e poesia. Você esqueceu de mais coisas que a maioria das pessoas tem que aprender. Tá, não. Quantas plantações da sua aldeia estragaram suas estranhas percepções do jeito perturbador despertaram a suspeita de seus vizinhos. Você previu as tochas forcadas e fugiu para o clã Coroa. Lá, o imperador reconheceu seus talentos e levou você de cartomante de B a ocultista particular. Você aprendeu a exercer poder nas sombras. Tudo o que é preciso é uma pitada de influência e um pouquinho de enganação. Tá. Descendentes nobres. Você nasceu em uma casa nobre de grande influência, riqueza mediana e moral inquestionável. Não vou nem terminar de ler essa aqui, porque eu não quero ser isso. Vanguardas batedores. Descendente de origens humildes que levaram ao desespero e à fome. Sua vida foi destinada a terminar no bloco do carrasco até que o imperador poupou você. Você se sente mais confortável nas regiões selvagens do que na corte. Mas sua inteligência e naturoso observador fizeram com que entrasse para o círculo de confiança do imperador. Seja rastreando presas ou espionando inimigos. Suas habilidades são colocadas em prática dentro e fora do trono. Eu gostei desse aqui. Heroísmo de guerra. Você se destacou no campo de batalha lutando contra uma violenta revolta escainita. O imperador honrou você com um lugar entre os lanceiros de elite de gamas altas. Umas das suas cicatrizes são menos óbvias do que outras, mas você as carrega com orgulho. Não vamos de vanguarda dos batedores. Pontos de atributos. A força física e espiritual de personagem sobre força bruta. Tá. Força dá quantos pontos? Não tem nada de ponto para dar. Para que vocês estão me dando ponto aí? Eu posso tirar de um e colocar em outro, né? Vou deixar. Eu quero mais força. Vida. Velocidade de ataque é importante. Chance de acerto crítico 3. Não. Vou deixar 2 por enquanto. Carregar mais coisa. Não posso, eu tirei dali, não posso colocar aqui. Força 1, 3 aqui, vida, velocidade 2, de acerto crítico 1, intelecto 2, energia. Vou deixar do jeito que tá. Hora da história, a gente joga uma história. Dificuldade de hora da história é recomendado para os jogadores que estão mais interessados em exploração e desenvolvimento da história em vez de desafio de combate. Combate poderá o jogador, beleza. Ela é Lu, ele, eu sou ela. Recebi identificador na ficha do personagem jogador? Pode. Recebi características de cabelo de idade? Pode. Ah, não, pode não. Nome. Pandora. Vai ser Pandorex. Inscavex. Pandorex. Pandorex. Uma visual de personagem, iniciar o jogo, você não pode... Ok, agora.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders, and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Olha a questão do fio aqui. Esse aqui também. Um fio maior aqui. Esse aqui. Vários dos pais anéis do real começa a abrir o menu de pausa. As populações fale com o sobrevivente. Falar que se apertar aqui, isso que eu quero para chegar nessa tela.
You're alive! Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
Eu não ia deixar quem o Imperador escolheu como porta-voz morrer na minha frente. Todos aqui eu posso fazer. Constituição, intelecto, estresse, todos dá. Esse aqui é legal.
At least the journey's not completely lost. I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We... Fort Northreach. Last Adira outpost before the Living Lands. More or less. I dropped anchor here once. Normally, I'd have gone straight uphill and sent a distress signal. But... I'm sorry, ma'am. Look around. Everyone's dead. It's just the two of us. And that may not be the worst of it. I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire. And it could only have come from Fort Northreach. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen. Unless... That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way. Take that axe. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supplies survived. For all the good it does.
Tela de inventário. Você tem dois conjuntos de armas que podem ser trocados ao pressionar Y. Pressione para cá para lá para equipar uma arma. Pressionar na mão primária ou na mão secundária. Armaduras e roupas podem ser equipadas pressionando RT. Beleza. Dimensões diárias de todas as missões de crise separadas por região. Missões de história principal sempre ficaram no topo. Seguidas de missões secundárias, missões de companheiro, recompensa e mapa de tesouro. Pressionamos para alternar as missões concluídas. Alcance o posto avançado. Garrett acredita que os soldados do posto avançado de ano próximo podem ajudar. Sai da praia e pergunte por lá. Beleza?
You look like a
Deixa eu só. Preciso.
Band with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe. No, no! The fort's lit their distress beacon! We've got to hurry! Zara shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Now let's go work time!
Vou pegar a manha da distância para pegar os itens, que é diferente.
Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire! Watch yourself. There's no healer about. Out. Watch out! Springberries, good. Those should rally us. Gods, it's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
Pillars of Eternity.
I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
We rise from slumber. Is it you?
What's that on their face?
Meu Deus, essa árvore de obligations.
God, is this what they were like? It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got. Your back. Guess you've got mine.
Entendi esses X ali, então.
Surely there's a way to clear those brambles. Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it.
Alguns barreiros podem ser queimados com dano de fogo, alguns feitiços, habilidades, armas únicas e fúrias de madeira causando dano de fogo, mais um diário. Vou chamar magia de fogo.
Over here! Help! I'm locked in!
Opcional, fale com a estranha, bora lá.
About time. Oh gods! What's the matter? Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. She's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me. Because the soldiers put me here. And now, am I getting out or not?
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up. That'd be a first. Adir's had their boots on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
Eu tenho que fazer contrabando só para eu conseguir passar qualquer coisa pelos seus malditos. Nossa, derrubei o som, peraí. Pontos de controle. Esqueci que o som tava. Qual que eu quero usar o som? Ser burro assim. Pronto, som arrumado. Meu povo colocou o poste de controle foi por um bom motivo. Rio de nervoso. Os parados não pode ser tão ruim assim. Chega, temos que sair. Eu não tenho nada a ver com isso. Você não pode me dar uma chance? Vamos tirar isso aqui.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. They did all of this. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep. I heard it, all right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him. Oh, gods. That's the sanest thing I've heard all day. It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Parar, hein? Redução de dano, 2% de redução de dano, não, é bom sim. Ui, que delicinha! Ih. Vamos ver a merda que vai dar aqui.
At least you got around to trusting me eventually.
Fine. She's out. Now we should move. We've got to burn through those brambles.
Ela tá no nosso grupo. A gente vê o pessoal que não, né? Vemos nosso, né? Vou botar aqui. Como é que é culpa ela? Ah, isso. Boa, 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 boa. E assim a gente...
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
Vamos precisar. Use seu arco para derrubar a fúria.
Nice work. Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't.
You're gonna regret this. Coming from the right.
Mind the right side.
Meu Deus do céu. Consegui ficar travado no jogo. Denise já me travei. Ah, aqui.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else. Stay low and take quick.
Like why? Did your god give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down. Don't get us killed.
Selecione sua primeira habilidade, investida. Você tem de essencialmente 10 segundos. Uma investida para frente, simular qualquer coisa em seu caminho, interromper inimigos, usando dano explosivo para quebrar bloqueios inimigos. Você parece que já está no soldado. Enroscar os pés. Invoca vinhas persistentes que se entrelaçam e raízes do inimigo. Não. Coloca 3 projetos mágicos que buscam inimigos e explodem no impacto, causando grande quantidade de dano. Esse aqui, né? Não precisa segurar.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles.
Those look dry. Oh, damn it. Of course I didn't bring a flint.
Ygrin's fury in a book.
Com o Grimório eu não tenho escudo, né? Beleza, eu prefiro ficar sem escudo que um Grimório.
We've got the high ground. How shall we do this? Magic's the flashy choice, I suppose.
Stay low and hit quick. Something.
Já me veio, que bosta.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
Deixa eu ver se não alguma coisa desse filme. Atiçador de chamas, cria lâminas frias, invoca lâminas de gelo, canaliza um feixe estático que salta dos seus dedos lançador e tira inimigos que estão mais perto, invoca um escudo arcano poderoso por 20 segundos que torna a configuração de seus feitiços ininterruptível e aumenta a redução de dano.
They're not. I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen? You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea!
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
It's uncanny.
No, it isn't. You're a godlike. He's... well, look at him. He's sick.
Who disturbs us? They stung at me. They wanted to prune my bowels. I was defending myself.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. Spreading weeds. Nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers! Shackles. They would bind us. We only sustain ourselves. And you return deaf. To us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot!
You're gonna regret this.
Nossa! Nossa! Usar magia.
Probably some noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
Usma.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the address spoke to her. Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
Boat! There it is.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing. out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise. Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more, and I will roll it in your leg. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And she's late. Probably died at sea. Good riddance. Wait, you're the... Fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Uh-oh. Get ready to be disappointed.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I didn't survive my military days by being the slowest one in the squad.
Kai, before you go, the Envoy is no stranger to the wilderness, but you and I both know the living lands can be, unpredictable. Make sure she comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
Novo companheiro, Kai é um soldado e mercenário experiente do Império Haltaiano. Inquieto, mas afável. Sua peregrinação levou às terras férteis em busca de uma paz que ele ainda não encontrou. Como veterano experiente, Kai pode suportar dano e atrair o foco do inimigo. Sua munição incendiária pode queimar obstáculos inflamáveis. Boa. Habilidades Fogo e Ira. Incendiário. Fogo e Ira, o Kai dispara um tiro poderoso do seu bacamarte, flutuando muito um único inimigo, provocando por 10 segundos. Incendiário, tendo que Kai queime teias, espinhos ou os obstáculos inflamados. Beleza.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air.
Aproxime-se de sinalizadores de viagem rápida para desbloquear. Acesse eles no mapa. Selecione um ícone no mapa para viajar de forma rápida para ele. Tá bom.
Pargrunen left these beacons all
Tem um aqui, esse aqui, né?
They're good for finding your way around.
Banheiros. Árvore de habilidades para treinar. Árvore de habilidades para treinar com foco também. Água, habilidade. Beleza. Ele tem um poder. Fogueira. Mas para de cover seu alcance, a todo ar interessante. Hum, esse aqui é interessante também. Esse aqui também é mais interessante. Vou colocar um desse aqui, vou colocar um desse aqui. Beleza. Eu tenho pontos? Não tenho pontos. É porque eu não sei se aquele ponto meu é o dele também. É. Fica aqui o dele.
That's enough for now. You gotta listen.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're
Secundária,
tearing
né?
my
Você sabe
home
que a gente
apart.
vai fazer a missão da.
Never mind.
I've come.
Nós vamos fazer missões principais. Eu vou tirar o zoom. Nós temos que ler, né? Nós temos que. Aqui.
Come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so. There are some forbidden ruins to the north, just across the river from the strait.
E tá, essa informação dele. Vou ver isso aqui, peraí, companheiros. Vocês faz mal a gente pegar essas missões, né? Depois a gente faz no meio do caminho, tá de boa.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
Né? Vamos conversar com aquela moça. Vamos pegar aquela missão, vamos ver como é que é de qual é aqui, né?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher? I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see. Something more like. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them. Still, I know it's a dirty job. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Nossa, acabando de guerra, ninguém. É só pra eu saber. Aí a gente tem essa história principal e a missão aqui. Ninguém deu a chave de sua casa. Ela descreveu como uma cabana alinhada em uma montanha oeste. Vá até lá e investigue. Beleza. Aí no mapa. No mapa, a gente vai ver esta cabana. No mapa não vai, né? Não vai. Ah, vai sim. As DRM. Ah, legal. Legal, legal, legal. Se a gente vai passar lá perto, a gente faz a missão. Então vamos fazer assim. Vamos pegando tudo que é missão secundária no caminho. O que tiver no caminho, perto da gente, a gente faz. O que não tiver perto, a gente não faz. E vida que segue. Entendeu? Passar um rolê na cidade aqui para ver se tem mais alguma coisa. A gente pegou uma bebida aqui. Vou roubar o pão desse cara aqui. Boa. O que tem aqui? Eu posso pegar o que aqui que estava mostrando? Olha, tô falando. O que é isso aqui que eu posso pegar? Ah, beleza. Beleza! Beleza! Posso pegar um trem aqui? Posso? Não, posso não. Outras missões aqui.
Leaves, his letters won't turn up.
Que larde! I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place? I apologize. My curiosity got the better of me. Surely you see, though, a godlike envoy, you are quite unusual. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? Human, about my height. Average build? Now, if he were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. I'm not assuming the worst yet. I'm sure he's just indisposed.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere.
É, estou aqui.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the
Tem
eastern.
que pegar dinheiro mesmo, fazer nada de graça não. Não vou ser bem samaritano nesse jogo não.
Bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hideout. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Vamos só por desencargo de consciência ver se isso também está no mapa, beleza? Aquela missão está aqui, o antigo está aqui. Essa parece que não apareceu no mapa. Pelo menos ainda não em lugar nenhum aqui. No diário. Missão. Encontre o cartógrafo em Poço da Alvorada. Costa da Alvorada. A gente não... Costa da Alvorada é aqui. Algumas coisas parece que não, ainda não mostram. As terras férteis. Costa da Alvorada. Mas, paciência. Vamos ali. Opa, só pegar planta. Ah, esse aqui é para montar acampamento.
Maybe it's superstition, but Audra like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
Legal. Tá dando 1h10. Eu vou ter que parar para almoçar, a jantagem.
Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy. You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position. Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits. Well, we'll have to have a drink at the Grinning Ballarrock. Perhaps I can get you to tell me more. In the meantime, tell me this instead. Why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. I like your confidence, just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course. Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again, even if it's just for a while. Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Bom, é isso, gente. Eu vou dar uma salvada aqui também. Não tem isso aqui. Tem esse aqui. Do lado dele aqui que eu vou jantar e já volto. Beleza? Beleza? Ó, tá com o caldeirão aqui, peraí. Caldeirão a gente faz coisas. Bom, gente, é isso então. Vou deixar aqui personagens. Vem cá. Vem pra cá. Nós dois ficar de ladinho assim. Em foguetes. Já eu volto. Vou jantar. Beleza, beleza? Voltamos. Voltamos. Vamos lá continuar. A gente tem que sair. Um matinho ali, ali.
So, how long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much good we're doing for them? Realize? They're never gonna realize anything.
Bora pra porrada. Bonito tá, viu?
Let's check the watermill for supplies.
É isso. Pareceu tão rápido. Tudo isso aqui é missão? É isso. Missão armadura selvagem, armadura selvagem, armadura selvagem, armadura selvagem. Isso aqui é uma missão só. Nós estamos aqui do lado, você sabe como é que é, né? Vamos ter que fazer, que bosta.
Oh, look, Paradig's and ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons. Incoming Zara! Settle you guys!
Esse que eu tô com... Usa aí. Tem mais nível aí.
Scavenging supplies. Who's ready for more?
O que foi, Pandarinho?
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside.
Não tô entendendo. Tem que ir ali. Isso eu já entendi. Como? Vamos ver se tem um jeito de escalar aqui. É que aqui parece que... Vamos ver se tem aqui mais uma. Deixa eu ver se não... Opa, é besta sim. Já perdemos life, hein? Entra por aqui. Oh, meu Deus!
You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Imprimir sua armadura na bancada, beleza. Quando a gente tiver uma bancada, a gente aprimora. Fizemos aqui o que a gente precisava aqui. Ótimo. Depois a gente volta lá, não vou voltar agora, não sei que a gente já pode ir pra missão. Nossa, só que aí tem que entrar. Vamos lá aprimorar essa armadura? Estamos aqui do lado.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Isso aí. Essa missãozinha besta. Vamos continuar no nosso caminho. nessa beldade de game. Cenário lindo, olha. Olha. Tá louco. Vocês podiam me dar uma montaria também, hein? Deixa eu pegar aqui assim.
Those must be your ambassadors, man. That's a bad sign. Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on. Even the malls can't stand against this place. Zars. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful. Oh, no, you don't! Watch the left! Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Ele foi, Pandora.
This one's mine. Left leg!
Pensando na missão, senão a gente vai só desviando, não vai chegar a lugar nenhum, tá um baú.
Right behind you.
Nice!
Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
Legal. Vamos ver. Inventário. Nossa. Responde, velho. Não tô querendo arrumar não, porque eu quero estar com esse poder. O que faz? Aumenta sua chance de crítica em um, tá? Mais 5 de capacidade de carga. Ah, magia é bom demais.
Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Eu não consegui. Companheiros, ele não tem nada. Isso. Nós vamos para o lutador da idade. Patrulheiro, parece que patrulheiro é. Nossa, onde lutador então.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. Here it comes. I got a bad feeling about what that bear's trying to do.
Good one!
That's a bad way to go. It's almost like the brambles are crush that house.
Unseen, unheard.
Oh, no, you don't!
Stand back. Flags are on my side. Good fight.
It breathes. It is close.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after. This one's mine.
Dead! Worse than rough! Worse than rough! Worse than rough!
On your right.
Worse than rough! Seek! Worse than rough!
Next one's mine. Take that, you monstrosity! Poor bastard. One of Ludwig's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. My savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
É isso aí.
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
I've worn a lot of uniforms in my day, but I'm just a humble scramble root trying to get by and help others do the same. I hope that's enough for anyone, Ambassador.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I expected flora and fauna, not a ravenous monster. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. So, the rumors of plague were true. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? You suspect a connection. Interesting. Ardra is said to be filled with essence, soul stuff. Maybe the essence will respond to a godlike's touch. Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Só escudo. Duas mãos, velho. Só tô achando coisa de duas mãos. Errou.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we a favor for a favor, then this place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Editada e data ativar. Cure e revive todos os aliados próximos e cause dano ao longo do tempo a delírios. Meus Links e receptado.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. I believe the guards worked through you, Envoy. Though, as usual, they hide their motives.
And they're in good company, it seems.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. Good. That might just save your life. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this. Whatever the Inquisitors are, she can't be worse than that there, can she? You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Guard doesn't... seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for herself. We have a problem, all right? And I've got the solution tucked in my sheath.
Unless you're hearing that from a handsome stranger in the bathhouse, that's usually an invitation to trouble. And not as fun as the kind you get into in the steam.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city. Not much of a talker, are ya? Huh. I can respect that.
Hey, it's all right. You're talking enough for all of us.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. Ha! Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Here we go!
Just like the good old days.
Uma, filho. Pô, aqui é pra... Não, já confusão. Ah, tem uma porrada segurada.
I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. While I'm sure the forests of Ir Glanfath must be a sight to see, I doubt they'd come close to the wilds of the living lands.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Envoy!
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? Your soul seeks us as a stream returns to the ocean. We did not bring you here. We do not want you here. Not in this prison where the gods live and the dead wait. We are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. Your heart stilled, but we were not the one to silence its song. We are not corrupt. Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Anything she should avoid. Strenuous exercise, hard drink, strong sveff.
Look for patterns. If your friend has any troubling signs, be attentive to what triggers them. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. Well, she doesn't accept payment. All you have to lose is your time. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you. I'm afraid not. Better luck in your next life. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Godlike.
Interested in saving a couple. So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle route, right? Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down on their luck Adirans who can't catch a break? I know this is strange, but they're in a rough situation and, well, to be honest, they helped me out a while back when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor. Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. You don't need to be. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladvine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the Strangleroot, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima. Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the living lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Indeed, the killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisen rebels must face justice. The choice is yours, as will be the consequences. All I ask is that you use your best judgment.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another. We're glad to hear it, but let's err on the side of caution. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. Oh, I wish I could see the killer's face when they realize the hunter has become the hunted. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
That sob. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make sure that wouldn't be found.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Yeah, so close, but what's the point?
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in... Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know. Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, How does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasap Chitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem. Nothing's over until I say it is. Come on, Meili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
Fuck him up!
Boy Colburn and survive.
Stand a chance!
More blood to clear.
Come on, cool. You know you love it.
Another win, but who's counting?
Well, that was something. Haven't been to a bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a... person. You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. Smart. The effects are more widely known. Let their imagination run wild on them. Noted. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. The more I know, the faster we'll find them. But all right, keep your secrets. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Novo companheiro, conhecido Marius, conhecido como o melhor caçador de nas terras férteis, Marius já viveu em várias regiões, mas não há lugar que ele realmente possa chamar de lar. Marius usa técnicas antigas da furtividade de sobrevivência argronitas para ter vantagem sobre seus inimigos, prendendo-os em videiras ou desaparecendo de vista para emboscá-los com um ataque silencioso. Seus sentidos são afiados a detectar ameaças e objetos espalhados pelas terras férteis. Raízes restringentes, sentido caçador. Um anão arqueiro. Então tá bom. Vou investigar.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Careful down here. You don't want to step in, well, anything.
Não vou pegar o ouro desse cara não, sacanagem. Aí. Não posso pegar. O ouro da sacanagem, o ouro do carinha que tá preso. Bola não, que é sacanagem.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there. With any luck, your assassin will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
Keep quiet.
You're mine now!
Guess the deer and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Na hora que é pra correr, ela não corre. Agora que é pra correr, ela corre.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck, we could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Negocie.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
Save aqui. Já tentando um salve. Meu bem.
Must not be hiring.
Your affairs of men have no place at this tree. No, it just doesn't work.
If you're really quiet, you can hear actor souls dying as people just keep on walking.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Adherents ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Just act natural. Nothing weird.
You break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't take much out here.
We need those papers for those Adiran refugees, right?
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you.
Então paradinha, né, gente? Tá dando 8h30. Bem cansadinho. Então, vai dar 3 horas de lives. Mas essa missão aqui a gente vai dar uma pausa, hein? Amanhã a gente volta.
The Outlander who died in the streets? How are you? It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead woman. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
Agora meter-lhe a porrada.
Still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
Here we go.
After him!
Jeez.
This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too easy.
I'm coming.
Nossa senhora!
You take lead.
can't believe they're dead. It's over.
We got them all.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands. Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the blessed A forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me. Ludwig? The Death Guard?
Yes, the Death Guard. My guess is she'll scoop your eyes out first, so you can watch the rest from across the room.
Claviger Amond used to say she had the worst temper. I'd hate to be on the wrong side of it.
All right, I'll tell you what I know. Just keep her away from me. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. Just talking to you has put me at odds with Paradise. I have no wish to be at odds with Adir as well.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Easier said than done, believe me. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
A poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries. I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those Sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market. We're short on coin, but it's nothing a little work on the side won't fix. In fact, there's an animancer named Sapiento near the market. He's been looking for help, and he seems like the type who pays well.
Do I hear someone?
Ah, gotcha! Come and get me.
Our number one.
Kill them!
On your right!
They're behind you.
we just take out our leader? Yeah.
Coming from your right. Beat that, Warriors!
We make a good squad.
Back for more, Envoy? I hoped you'd turn up here again. My friends and I wanted to thank you for sorting the Sparrowhawks out. There's one problem, though. I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details. You'd better hope you can.
Missões atrás de missões, meu Deus do céu. Ó, um filme prematuro. Deu uma no carregando.
If you don't take it, the Adherents will. The other Adherents, I mean.
Dá pra salvar, velho. Eu quero dar uma parada.
envoy.
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Aí depois a gente continua amanhã, fechou? A gente continua essa missãozinha amanhã. Vou aproveitar para ver o que a gente tem de arma aqui para poder... A gente já troca as armas que tem que trocar e já fica na paz. O anão tá aqui, aí depois a gente conversa com eles amanhã. Hoje não, velho. Vamos conversar com eles hoje porque a conversa é grande pra pegar e amanhã já parte pra porradaria. Vamos só ver o que a gente tem de arma aqui. Nada de interessante pra trocar. Sério que eu não peguei nada? Pegar um machado longo, velho. Machado longo é 2 mãos. Estou pra gente mexer alguma coisa na bancada assim. Primeiro dá. Nada aqui não.
You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds.
Pensar que vocês infelizes aqui de uma vez.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? Let's talk. As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? Even if you wanted to leave them there, I get the feeling they're not going to leave you alone. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left onshore. That's quite a feat. There's still time. So, this whole time you were in the beyond. And then, do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah. Probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
Vamos começar com o anãozinho só agora.
I'll take watch.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. How long were you in Paradise before you got killed? Not long, if I recall. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Right. This ought to be interesting. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things.
Boa, com você foi rapidinho. É isso aí. Então, amanhã, quando a gente voltar. Tô cansado, eu queria até jogar mais. O jogo tá bem divertido, mas amanhã, quando a gente voltar, a gente já vai ali, ó. Encontrar o Observante. Fechou, fechou. Valeu, valeu, obrigado. Vamos salvar aqui. Amanhã a gente começa daqui. Muito obrigado aí que acompanhou hoje. Valeu, 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 obrigado.